The voiceover for The Weeknd. The age I said it would be for is 18 because of the content. I feel it's got mature content. The reason I feel that it's for 18 plus is because a mature audience would be able to appreciate it more than a younger audience because of the mature scenes and the mature theme of the trailer, and the fact that 18-year-olds will have more life experience, so they would have had interactions with people who are gay, will have friends that are gay and probably be gay themselves, so they'd be able to appreciate it more without having any judgments or prejudices against it. The gender would be primarily women, because it shows drama and stereotypically women watch romantic films. It is a typical drama film, even if it isn't between a man and a woman. It still shows the conventions of a romantic film through the music and the storyline. And two is because the pace of it. Women typically quite like slow-paced films. They like to be able to watch it and see the story develop, whereas men like fast-paced films with action, and they're not too bothered about having a storyline. The length of the scenes shows that it's a slow-paced film because they linger quite a bit on some scenes, like in the beginning of the trailer. That scene lingers for quite a bit, and the music that they used is quite slow, and it foreshadows that it's going to be a slow film. The class would be middle class. One, because they're educated. Middle class people would have more of an appreciation of the film, as they'd be educated in the troubles that homosexuals or people in the LGBT community would have, so they wouldn't have many prejudices or any prejudices against the theme or the characters. And two, again, the pace is quite slow, and it makes it easier to relax while you watch the film. You're not having to concentrate too much on it, and because middle class people work 9 to 5 long jobs, they like to relax after work, and most of them do this by watching films as like an escape. And the location of the audience would be Britain. One, because of the theme. The theme is quite controversial, and in some countries is seen as offensive, because it goes against their social conventions. For example, you see the two men kissing, and there'd be some people in different cultures that wouldn't find that socially acceptable, and it is illegal in some countries as well. And two, it's the setting. The setting is a typical British rural town. It wouldn't be relatable to, for example, an American audience, because the flats that you see and the furniture, it's not the same as what you would see in an American home or an American apartment. I think that it's a niche audience because of the theme. Again, people have prejudices about people being gay, and it is quite a controversial theme, and it wouldn't appeal to everyone. And again, it's not a typical man's film. And two, again, the setting, because it's not mainstream. It wouldn't have a Western audience. So it's not going to appeal to an American audience because of the setting, that it's British, and it will relate more to British audiences. The psychographic would be Reformers. The two reasons I feel is because, one, they have social awareness. They have more of an understanding about what's going on in current times, and they'll have more of an understanding on current events concerning gay people and homosexuals, and two, they have independent judgment. They don't go off what what they see in the media. They like to form their own opinions, so they wouldn't be put off if there was a bad review of the film. They would want to watch it and get their own opinion.